Hello guys, this is Kathy with Kincaid Special Creations coming to you with a video on making some thank you cards for my 700 subscriber giveaway. I have a few little thises and a few little that's to work with, but for right now I am going to cut down my card bases. They are going to be a 5x7 card. So you can do a 5x7 card out of a 8.5x11 thing. We are going to make a card base. We're going to use this white 110 pound cardstock, and we are going to cut this at 7 first because it's going to be a 5x7 card. So we're going to make it 7 first, and then we're going to go down to 10, which when you fold it in half will now be a 5x7 card. I didn't bring my scoreboard out here, so we're going to do this old school, and I need 3 of them, so let me go ahead and cut all 3 of them while I'm here. Same process. Put it in your machine at 7. Make sure you put it in at 7. Cut off the end. Put it in at 10. So you all can't even see the end of it. Okay. Put it in at 10. And cut it off. Now you have 2 of them. Now we're going to do this one. We're going to put it in at 7. You can go and buy cards if you want to. That's not a problem. You can have somebody make them for you. But since I have all the equipment, I like to try to make something that's different, but the same, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so there are the 3 card bases. I have all 3 of them cut. So now, set them off to the side. I'm going to bring in 3 lighter weight cardstock, and I'm going to make this at 6 3/4. Let's do it at 5 first. 5 and 7/8 maybe. And then do it at 6 7/8. Because it's going to be a 5x7 card. You just want a little bit of a white border showing around. So there's one. We're going to make 3 different colors, so that's why I am using up 3 different colors. Let's cut it in half at 5 or 4 7/8. I don't know if I said 5. It's 4 7/8. See if I cut that right. Yeah, 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. Just shy of the 5x7 mark. There's the blue piece that we need. There's 2 pieces. Okay. 2 blue ones. 6 7/8. And 4 7/8. Let's take the red part out, Kathy. Alright. So now we have our card bases. Let's take our here we go. Let's take our bases and fold them in half. Exactly in half. Go into the center. Start to the outside, start to the outside. And now you have your base, which is 5 by 7. And you have your outside, which is just enough to give you just a little bit of a white outline. Okay, let's do the other 2 card bases. I need to bring you in a little closer. No, actually I need to bring you back a little farther. There we go. Make sure you make it match. Fold in the center first. That gives it plenty enough time to make sure it stays straight. Fold it together. Into the center first. You can just use your fingers. I just happen to have this squeegee from Cricket. You can get them at the Dollar Tree store. They used to be $1. Then they went up to $1.25, and I don't know what they are now. I really haven't been in that store in a while. And here we go. There is this one and this one. Alright, so now we are going to pivot on to another direction. All these pieces out of the way, and I'll be right back. We are going to bring my Big Shot back into play today. And we are going to set it up here. Pull this out. You have to take the top layer down. Oh. I'll turn it a little sideways so it don't get caught on me. Then put your plate on. These are well-used plates, but they will still work. Take your card base and put it inside your, this is called an embossing folder, and it just has thank you all over it. I'm thanking them for being a subscriber and for entering my giveaway. And you put this down in there, put it on here, put this on top, and put it through your machine. Make sure everything stays where it should. Oh, I'm going to put it through, and then I'm going to bring it back through so that the impression is deep inside the thing. Okay. And here becomes my thank you card. Isn't that easy and just so simple? And then on the inside, we can write whatever we want to. A nice little note to them. Isn't that nice? All right, let's do the other 2. I'm going to bring up the other blue one. Now, if you're one of the winners of the giveaway, you might have a different color one when it comes to you, because I would like to have 3 different colors, but as you've seen, I messed up that red. So, at the point, I'm going to do 2 blue and 1 green. Just for the thing of the video. But look how nice that does, guys. And when you put it on a colored piece of paper, it shines up so much better than if you put it on white. Look at that. Alright, so there's number 2 done. And let's get number 3 done. If you're watching this, you have probably already watched the giveaway video, but if you haven't, that ain't gonna work. Okay. embossing folder. Okay, now we can put that on, and now it will work. This machine does run you about $70, $80, and the embossing folders can run you as much as $4 to $5. If you watch Hobby Lobby, sometimes they put stuff on sale at 70% off clearance. So that's how we got a lot of ours. And we found some at yard sales and stuff. Look how pretty the green is, guys. Look how pretty. Alright, so now we have the 3 bases and the 3 tops done. I can get rid of this. If you want to see this in real action, go back to, I believe it was March or April in Try It Tuesday, and I do a whole video on using nothing but the embossing folders and Thinlits for this Big Shot machine. Get it out of the way. Okay, let's get our tacky glue. Now you can put the top down on the bottom with whatever form of glue that you want. I would not recommend a glue stick, but any other type of glue will work. Get my gluing book out here. I use this when I do my glue book days on Monday, and it just holds it. And then if you set it off to the side, that glue will dry and you can reuse it. Oh man, that had a ton of extra glue on it. See if I can get it started. It was cold here on the porch last night, so my glue is wanting to be contrary. So just put your line of glue, a small line as you can, all along the outside edge to keep that edge down. I like this. This might be how I make my Christmas cards this year. Just with embossing folders. I got several that do Christmas cards. So let me move this. Pull this over into play. Put this with just the littlest. The reason that you want to use wet glue is it gives you a little tiny bit of wiggle room on your card. Not a lot, but a little bit. See if I can get this straight here. Look there, guys. Look. And that's just using I want to make sure I had it right side up. That is just using a sheet of cardstock and a embossing folder with the Big Shot. And you make a beautiful thank you card. Now you can write whatever you want to on the inside, make it personalized, send your card in the mail, and you're good to go. Let me make sure I put that glue down in there real good. I have to use my fingers because these are embossed, so you don't want to squish them down. Alright, so let's get the other two made. Again, I should have had my cup out here. If you take your liquid glue and set it upside down in a cup, preferably with your lid on it, but if you do it, then you have your glue at your disposal whenever. And if you're one of my 3 winners for the giveaway, you will receive one of these cards with your prize in it. And again, press it down real good so that that glue adheres to the back of it. So you keep your card in place. And if you was to buy one of these cards at a store, you could probably pay as much as $8 to $10 for them. And you made it for less than 50 cents. Depends on what type of cardstock you're using and how much, whether you have it all together. Like I made it for less than 50 cents because I already had the white cardstock and I already had the colored cardstock. I've already got all the things that's needed. But, isn't that pretty? That is a beautiful thank you card. All right, let's get this last one together. Then I'll show you how to make an envelope with the envelope maker. One more. Yes, I think I'll sit out here one day and make all my Christmas cards. I want to try to make them and get them out by the first of the year. Okay. Here is this. And this. Make sure you put it on right side up. Leave you a little bit of an edge all the way around. And squish it down real good. If you have any extra glue that comes out the side, wipe it up immediately. All right, guys, there's our 3 thank you cards. Now, I'm going to bring in my envelope maker. And it is going to tell me for a 5x7 card, I need a 9.5 by 9.5 sheet of, I'm going to use regular printer paper because it's thinner and it makes the envelope much nicer. Now I have these humongous sheets of paper, so I'm going to have to cut them down. I'm thinking that they'll fit in here. Let's see. Yes, they will. So we need to go to, need 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll try to cut them all 3 at the same time. I have sometimes had trouble with my blade. And one of the ladies that I watch all the time said if you had trouble cutting thinner paper, to put more than one together. So that's what I'm going to try. This is 9.5. See if she's right. Well, so far so good. By 9.5. Well, that does work. Thank you so much. I think that was Nicole that told me that from Relax Cut Glue. So we will take that as a win, guys. A win. Leave this on the side because I'm going to use this to do my envelopes with. Now, okay, we're going to start at the 4. Punch it. Take this little thing and line it up. There's a little groove there all the way down. Take it and turn it around, and then you're going to line this groove up with that little line, with that little thing right there. Line it up, punch it again. And don't be scared by this thing. I was terrified when I bought it. Like, what? It is super simple, guys. They did run when I bought this about $20. If you've got a Cricut machine, you can totally make an envelope on a Cricut machine. They have Cricut or envelope templates. that you can just use and draw you a line around and cut it out by hand. It's perfectly fine to do it that way. This has a corner punch on it right here. So we're going to take these big ones, put it in there. The corner punch don't like to work too well anymore. But we're going to make it work. Okay, so now, take that piece off. So all you have to do now is to take your envelope on those score marks and fold it up. Now, I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on here. I am going to use a glue stick. Let's see, how am I going to do this? I want it on this. I want it on the bottom half of these, not all the way out, because I probably shouldn't have used the green, but we'll see. Okay. This in, bring this up. Yep, I shouldn't have used the green, but it's all right. I'll make another one and replace that. I just want to show you how they're done. Then you take your 5x7 card and slide it down in there. You can pull over the top like this, fold it down, and you could put you another line of glue here and seal it up. Or if you have a sticker, you can put a sticker on the bottom of it. I would glue it as well as put the sticker on it, but it's entirely up to you. So I will do the other ones off camera and bring you back and show you the final results. We have our envelopes done. These two, get a hold of the card and get it back out of there. Doesn't have anything to do with the envelope, guys. It has everything to do with my fingers. There is our thank you envelope for the one giveaway prize with the envelope ready to go. Here is the other one, all ready to go. And here is the third one. I had this envelope. I didn't make it, so. And there we go. There is our third thank you card. All right, guys, that's going to end this video. I have 3 giveaways. If you haven't watched that video, please go back and watch it. And if you're interested in, if nothing else, receiving a handmade card from me, put in there that you're, if you want one of the prizes, and I'll be glad to send it right in one of those envelopes. Send it right after to you. All right, you all have a wonderful day, and we will catch you on Monday for our glue book. Y'all have a good day.